MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pitch popped up. Miller has a play. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Colton Welker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Welker, a 22-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackman. Has a look, now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ball 1. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Hampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Tapia is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty, but bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero,
The MLB Season 4 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith's Showtime Sports in America.
Pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Striding into the box, Mickey Moniak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopper to short. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So stepping in, Alec Bohm. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Game 3-3 Pittsburgh Pirates 2 Chicago Cubs 3 final.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that
Game
brings up the
3-3
catcher,
Washington
Tony Walter.
Nationals 1-1 New York Yankees 4 final.
Tony Walter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, German Marquez.
Digging in, German Marquez. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
At the plate, Colton Welker, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the
Boston
way.
Red Sox
Lifted in the
6
air out towards
Baltimore
left
Orioles
center.
2 final.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. These Rockies guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on.
Game 3 Milwaukee Brewers 1 Miami Marlins 6 final.
And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Harper is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone up into the second deck. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Game 3-3 Cincinnati Reds 3 Cleveland Indians 0 final.
He took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Zach Wheeler. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Three runs already home here. A little roller toward the hole, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies lead this one 3-2.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trevor Story is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Moniak. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this ball is popped up.
Game 3, Minnesota Twins 7, Detroit Tigers 3
and he can't
final.
come up with it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now that's popped up. Welker is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now. We're still only 1 away.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's the 2-1 home. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding forward now, Adam Hazley, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Popped him up. Story over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Wade Davis is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We played 3 full, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
And now pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp.
The left fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Kemp becomes the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Walters, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Wade.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Wade Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Three runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. 1-1. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Rockies 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Into the box, Alec Bohm, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Down 21.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready once again, Colton Welker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
WTMS today.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still way back. It's 9-3. So striding in, JT Realmuto. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 1 for 4.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Now here's the pitch.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Adam Hazley. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run through 5 innings, and it's now 10-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. Popped up. Bohm waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's 1 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mickey Moniak. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Now batting, Alec Bohm. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters.
Tony Walters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field.
On the run is Moniak.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Josh Fuentes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This one for the shortstop Gregorius. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Welcome
Into
to
the
the
windup.
stream.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Moniak in pursuit.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
At the plate, Colton Welker as he rips it on the ground to second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Yency Almonte comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yency Almonte.
Settling in now, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Brad Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Almonte, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center.
Giving chase is Moniak.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Moniak is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Rhys Hoskins. He's set, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Spencer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mickey Moniak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Walters is there. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one to the Rockies first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in now, Matt Kemp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Shot toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hazlett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brendan Rodgers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
Rocket to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. German Marquez couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Rhys Hoskins sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Phillies past the Rockies 10-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. Luis Castillo came away with a loss on the mound despite striking out 13 batters in the game. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. Dakota Hudson collected win number 2 on the year as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 5-4. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. The Dodgers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they made short work of the Padres 9-1. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-7. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 total hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. The Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-2. In other White Sox news, second baseman Ryan Goins has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. The Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2. Danny Duffy got win number 1 on the year, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 4-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-1. The Tampa Bay Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 12-0. Alex Bregman had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 14-6. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.